Good morning, guys. Um, Sorry I didn't vlog yesterday. Yesterday was a bit... It was a lot yesterday. My mom came pretty early because she had to take care of something around here, and then I did my first infusion, like my first 500 milliliters, and because my blood pressure was so low, I knew that if I would go with that blood pressure to my doctor's office, they wouldn't give me my pain management painkiller therapy infusion. So I did that. Then we went to my doctor's office and I got my infusion and asked I asked if they could put something in there as well against the nausea and my headache that I had, and they did, so that was good. Food, still a big battle. Water, okay most of the time, but only really like sips, so nothing much changed there. And yeah, I'm actually running my first infusion for today right now. There you go. So my infusion is running. I have an appointment today with my primary doctor, and I really really hope that everything will work out. I'm super nervous about that, and I don't know, I really just, yeah, I'm kind of freaking out right now because I'm so scared that we won't be able to do this, and or that she will say no to parts of what I need and all of that. And I'm really just scared. I mean, I have a very good relationship with her, and she's doing a lot and all of that, so actually I shouldn't be nervous. I have no reason really, but because of the situation I'm in right now, I am very nervous. So I guess we will see. Yeah, I just hope everything goes well, and yeah, I will update you guys on that later. And oh, I was telling you why I wasn't vlogging yesterday. So a lot of infusions, I was pretty out of it. It was good that I did my infusion first before I got to the doctor's office, because I wasn't feeling as crappy as I usually do. But overall, it was a good day, but also a rough day, so yeah. And I forgot my camera at home and all of that. I forgot my camera at home and all of that, so I wasn't, yeah. Anyway, oh, it's done. I will now lay down a little bit longer, wait till my infusion is through, get up after that, and we will see how today goes. Yeah, just fingers crossed that everything works out. See you later. Hey guys, good evening. It is a little bit after 6 p.m. and today was quite an interesting day. And I'm sorry I didn't vlog yesterday and that I wasn't able to upload, but it was just that there's a lot going on right now and I just couldn't do it. That's just it. That's the only and true reason why I didn't vlog and I didn't upload. So I will try to do the upload in a sec. I still have to edit it, but it's not a lot and it's not much, so I think I can figure that out. But back to today. So this morning I did one infusion with 500 milliliters and that was good. And after that I went to my general doctor's office and we talked a lot, and I told her which state I'm in right now, that I have like a low-grade fever, that I can't really eat nor drink, and that I am just in a bad place. And she was like, yeah, well, I know I said this before, but you really look the worst I've ever seen you. And the theme of that is that, you know, constantly, like during the last 5 to 6 years, that's not true. The last 5 years with her, and before that like 6 or 7 years, my health just went down the hill and it's not really getting up again. So yeah, but she was like, okay, I actually kind of want you to go into the hospital right now, to the emergency room, because you are completely dehydrated even with your infusions. For 2 weeks I wasn't really able to eat a lot or drink a lot, so the infusions are helping, which is kind of why I'm not super dehydrated right now, and my lips are a little bit better because I ran this morning and this afternoon again. But yeah, so she was like, I'm not really comfy with sending you home. So she was like, okay, let's try. So she told her assistant that she was supposed to, you know, call my GI and see what they could offer, because I'm like kind of an emergency and not like, oh yeah, in January or February we have an appointment for that. So they called and the office said, yeah, well, you can come in on Thursday afternoon and you will talk to the doctor and then he will decide how fast this has to happen and what will happen going on. And I was said, okay, that's fine, I can make it till Thursday. And my doctor was like, okay, you know what, I will give you a paper that you can take to the hospital and one that you can take to your GI. So I got technically the paperwork to go into the hospital, and I thought about it after we left, and hey, stop it. And yeah, I thought about it, and my mom was like, I'm getting you there. And then I said, okay, but I really have to go home. I have to rest a little bit. I can't do this. I can't do the emergency room and all of that, feeling so crappy. And I forgot at that time that I was feeling so crappy because yesterday I was at my pain doctor's office and got my infusion for pain management. So there's that. But after I slept a few hours at home, I started to feel better. Not like with stomach and eating and drinking, but overall I felt a little bit better. And she wrote me a prescription for something against nausea and cramps, so to put in my IV. So there's like this little glass vials that you can just put in your IV and you let it run through and it's okay. So hey, stop it! Sorry, my cat is like kind of crazy right now. But yeah, we did that, and that happened. And so I said I don't want to go into the hospital like today. I don't. I can't deal with this right now. I don't want to. And yeah. So I promised my mother that tomorrow morning, early noon, she will take me to the hospital, to the emergency room, and then we have to see if they are doing a gastroscopy to like tomorrow, or if they were or if they would say, are going to say, if they are going to say that I have to wait till Monday. So if they're doing it that day or the next day, I would stay. But if they're saying like, okay, but before Monday we can't do that, there's no way we can do this, you know, then I will go back home and come back on Monday. And the reason for that is that it's just way more easier for me. It's easier for me to be at home over the weekend and do what I know helps me without having to, you know, discuss everything with the nurses and the doctors and all of that, and then they will say, well, no, we can't do that, or we don't do that, or whatever. I have everything right here now that I definitely need, like my medications, and you know, I can run fluids and all of that. I got a catheter in my hand now, so you know, if I'm able to get that on the weekend, I will stay, definitely. I will pack her back tomorrow or this evening. I will show you guys what I'm packing, or after that, we will see. But yeah, and I don't know, I really don't want to stay in the hospital, but this can't go on like this. I'm like being dehydrated and not getting any real food or calories or anything, and yeah, I'm just super nauseous all the time, and my stomach hurts. Now I did do an infusion with Vomex, and that did help, so I don't have the feeling like I'm going to throw up anymore, but I'm still nauseous. But I'm just happy I don't have that feeling anymore. So it's a win. For me, it's a win. And yeah. 2 infusions, doctor's appointment, talked about a lot, decided a lot, and yeah. The overall problem pretty much was that she could not prescribe me any infusions or like fluids or real like overall meds for my infusions, because there's no like diagnosis to hold that. If you have a diagnosis, you can, you know, relate it to and say, yeah, that's why she needs this. It's okay. And the oh, damn it, your insurance is covering it, but only if you have that. I don't have that yet, or I don't have that. So she gave me 5 more infusions from their place. I still have some. She gave me everything I need for those 5. So the hope is that after this, they can treat whatever's going on with me, and it kind of can go back to normal and all of that. But overall, I thought about a lot and about everything a lot, and the thing is, if I can't really do my meds in pill form for that much longer. I just can't, because for one, my stomach isn't liking it, and 2 is that my livers and kidney are going to, you know, be like, yeah, that's not okay what you're doing with us one day. Till now, I'm really lucky. My bloods are okay, and of course that kind of can happen if you're having IVs and stuff like that, but you know, it's still a difference. And yeah, so my thought is going towards port. My friend actually got one placed, Lena, she has lupus. I told you about her before, but she got one, and it's just making her life a lot easier. And I have to say that I rather have a port in my chest than go on more opiates to sustain any kind of level that I can kind of work with. Because if we can find a way to go on IV and IV meds, I don't necessarily have to be completely like dizzy and not really awake and not really aware of shit that's going on around me, because with those stronger opioids you have that, or I would most definitely have it, and you kind of have it nonetheless if you're good with stuff like that or bad. But you know, my body is kind of sensitive because of the heart condition I'm having and all of that. But overall, for me, the thought is I rather have a port inside my chest than take medication or have to take. I don't want to have to take stronger medication right now, especially because I'm 25. What will we do when I'm, you know, like 30 or 60? There won't be anything anymore that would help me with the pain I'm in right now and the pain I'm going to be in. So that's just and I said to my doctor, I said to Constanza, this is just, I would like to switch. And she was like, okay. And she didn't like say anything, and we didn't discuss like a port or anything like that. It's just, you know, some medical devices can actually help you. I'm no one to be like, oh, I just really want to have that or whatever. If I can find a way around this, I will take it. Don't get me wrong. You should never make a decision like that lightly, or just because, yeah, I don't care, or I don't want to take any pills anymore. That's not the reason. I can take my pills for the next 20 years. That's fine with me. And I mean, I had times where I took like 30 pills a day, and you know, I took them. You just do. That's not the reason. Like I've said, it's really more about pills are not as effective as IV meds, and yeah, I rather try every option possible before I'm going into the state of mind where I'm not really getting anything that's happening around me. Oh yeah, so I think I made that very clear now, because I told you like 5 times or whatever. But yeah, like I said, a lot is going on, and tomorrow I will go to the emergency room. I'm not happy about this, and I'm kind of scared, to be quite honest, because I kind of have a feeling that they will do the gastroscopy, damn it, and will not find anything. You know, my doctor was like, okay, it's rather this or that, and I was like, yeah, well, maybe it's not in my head. Like, maybe it will be like always, as you can see, you can't see anything. Everything is fine, and it's just a fibro or whatever, and that they will just put a mark on it, you know, just check that box, move on, and instead of maybe searching a little bit more and trying to find out what's not right with my stomach and all of that, and that they will just say, yeah, well, you're just lying or whatever, and there's nothing there, there's no reason for you to have that, or it's just a fibro because it can cause pain, whatever. It's, yeah, I'm just scared of that, because I had 8 years of that while trying to find out what was wrong with me being in pain all the time. Then I got the diagnosis, and after that it got a lot better overall, because people knew what it was, they could treat it and all of that. But if you don't know what it is, and you're like having a diagnosis that people are kind of iffy about anyway, it's always going to be a struggle, it's always going to be a fight and all of that. And I just, you know, we all have those days where we really just already used all our spoons, and we can't just keep advocating for ourselves and keep fighting for ourselves, no matter how bad the stage is that we are in right now. And that's just not good, and I'm not looking forward to that. Yeah, I guess we will find out tomorrow, so we'll go in with best hopes and hope they can find something that is treatable and fastly treatable, instead of, you know, yeah. But we will see. Can't do anything about it now or today, so I'm just happy I was able to eat a little bit after my infusion and to drink a little bit, and yeah, feeling a lot better right now because I had like 1 liter today. And yeah, if I don't have that much, my mouth is completely dry, my tongue is sticking to my gum, and like sticking to, you know, the roof of my mouth and all of that, and I can't really swallow, and my hands are hurting and everything is hurting. Anyway, feeling a little bit better. That's good. Going to the emergency room tomorrow. We will see how that goes. So, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I think I will end today's vlog right here now because I talked for almost 20 minutes, and I think I have a little snippet of this morning, but I'm not sure. But anyway, 20 minutes is enough. So, yeah. I will keep you posted. I will keep you updated. And yeah, good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Remember to keep on fighting, and I see you tomorrow, I hope. Good night.